Hi, lovelies. I'm Alexa, and welcome to another interesting episode of Real Talk with Alexa. As you know, we have conversations on here which are very interesting for you. We aim to please. So, joining me on this very episode is our very famous guest. Please help me welcome Khadija Meyer. Hi, Khadi.
Hi guys.
Welcome to Real Talk with Alexa.
Thank you so much for having me.
At this pace, I guess you are now officially or unofficially a co-host. So, what do you think about that?
Of course.
Welcome to the team. Okay.
Thank you.
So, officially, she's no more a guest, but a co-host. So, today,
Wait. Many
well,
people are hearing the upgrading. So you guys are hearing how they just upgraded me.
yes, now let's give you the applause.
Thank you.
Welcome. So, as usual, we give them the tea,
Of course.
what they want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And today we bring another interesting, insightful, and educative topic
Yeah.
to talk about. So, today we are going to be discussing depression. Talking about it already is making me sad. It's not really it's not a good thing or a good state of mind to be in.
Yeah.
So, like, what's depression like to you?
Depression is like a state of mind that like causes sadness,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Mood swings,
yes,
and I feel like you are on the downside more often than you are like happy
yes,
and bubbly.
mm-hmm.
And I can't say like I want or I wish that for anybody,
Yeah,
because it's not easy to handle emotions that are so toxic. I would say
yeah.
yes, because it's very toxic to always be feeling sad. Like, no.
Yeah.
It's not a good
Mm-hmm.
feeling.
And then something about depression is that sometimes the people suffering from it, they don't even know
Right?
because of how uneducated we are here in Nigeria.
We don't even take mental health so
We don't.
serious.
We
We
don't.
don't. And some people now use it to joke. Like,
Yes.
the,
Or they say that it's a Gen Z thing. Apparently, it's a Gen Z thing now for you to have mental health. Sorry,
problems.
mental health problems. You get?
Right?
Make it make sense.
It's not nice. It's not nice. And it's not something that we should even be joking with
It's not.
or to
It's a
be.
serious topic.
It's
It's
a.
something that eats you inside. It
Right?
consumes you as a
Right?
person, and you don't even know until it's late.
Right? And it takes a toll on you, exactly like
Mm-hmm.
just as you said,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
that's draining.
Yeah.
It's draining. You are
Mm-hmm.
down always, like you're feeling down. You
Yeah.
don't feel interested with like.
And then it affects yourself with like your engagement with people as well.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like somebody that's depressed doesn't even like to go out because then they're always maybe self sabotaging themselves, and like you get
Yeah. It's
depression is
really
not a funny thing.
no, it's not.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should stop with the jokes with mental health and
Yeah.
let's take it more seriously, because
Mm-hmm.
anything that will cause like a negative effect to someone's emotion is going to lead them to depression.
Yeah.
Like, previously we spoke about social media, right?
Yes.
And this dragging of a thing on
Mm-hmm.
social media,
Yeah.
it can also lead to someone
Of
being
course.
depressed.
Yes.
One time that it was a trend, rape.
Yes.
On Twitter, there was like one online rapist list,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have people slotting in names.
Yeah.
Some people just for a vendetta that they have against that particular person, not necessarily because that person is a
Yeah.
rapist. And you don't know what you are doing to that person,
Mm-hmm.
because once you write someone's name on such a list, you have victimized them. Like, they are going to be like in the negative light.
Yeah.
Anywhere they go, they'll be
Mm-hmm.
like, it's not this person like that. And
Mm-hmm.
that's like, that will make them feel less of themselves.
Yes.
That will make them look down on
Mm-hmm.
themselves, and it can lead you into depression.
Yeah.
Like the guy that took his own life.
Exactly.
He took his own
Exactly.
life. He was not even here in Nigeria at the time, and someone just put his name on that list. After he saw it, he just made one video explaining everything
Mm-hmm.
and then shot himself. Like, he didn't even have someone to talk to.
And
to
sometimes,
even
even
try
if you
to
have
lift.
someone to talk to, this is something that they have already tarnished your image.
Right.
You get how? Where are you going to start from?
Let's just take it easy with dragging people on social
Honestly,
media and talking down on people, because reputation, like a good name is better than silver and gold.
of course.
Some people even value their good names more than money.
Yes.
Like they want to protect it with all that they have.
Mm-hmm.
So if you now put it down in the mud,
Yeah.
they're going to like feel like they've lost the whole
Of
thing.
course.
The whole world is against
Of
them,
course.
and that's depression calling them.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's depression,
Mm-hmm.
literally. There are a lot of things that cause this depression.
Yeah,
There
of
are
course.
a lot. There are a lot of them, and some of them are physical factors, like physical things that we do
Yeah.
that cause, like we have life events that cause someone to be depressed.
Yes.
Sometime last year,
Mm.
right, I lost someone.
Mm.
My friend, my secondary school mate. We were prefects together. I was her assistant. She was the main prefect.
Yeah.
And the bond that we created while working together, like it went on even after secondary school.
Mm-hmm.
We went to uni. It happened that we're even in the same uni, though not in the same department. And then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
like after all the struggles in uni and everything, she just took ill and she passed on. When that happened, that was in May. That
Mm.
was in May. I was down. After her burial, I just said I needed to reset
Yeah.
my brain, because I couldn't even believe myself. I couldn't bring myself to actually believe that I won't
Yeah.
see her anymore,
Mm.
like that. So that's actually another life event. I took off social media for like 3 months. I wasn't
Yeah.
on social media, no social media platform. If you needed me, you would call me. Many people called me, were like checking on me, like how far, like
Yeah.
you are at least WhatsApp. You do WhatsApp now. What's up? Why are you not on
Mm.
WhatsApp? Like nothing really. I just took a break.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to explain,
Yeah.
because not everybody will even want to understand. So it's just the same with other people. Some
Yeah.
people don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah.
It was even when I came back online, like I started posting, and
Mm.
people were like, where have you been? And all of that. I was like, no, I just took a break. Like, I didn't even want to explain it,
Yeah.
because not everybody will feel it. And
Mm-hmm.
this thing that they say, when you lose somebody or when somebody passes on, most people have good things to say about them.
Yeah.
In short, a lot of people, you will barely hear negative things
Yeah. Of
about this
course.
person. And Jennifer was somebody that she was truly a good person, right? You cannot say anything bad about her. It was not like people were doing it for show.
Yeah.
Like she was good to the core. She was calm. And for me now, if I come out to start talking about that, somebody will feel like, it's because she
Yeah.
passed that you want to say all those good
Mm-hmm.
things about her. But no, it was like genuine. And when we went for the burial, we were like talking to the mom, we were telling her, like, she also admitted that she has not seen anything bad that somebody had to say about her daughter. And that's what is her consolation. So those such experiences can make people like be depressed
Mm-hmm.
at that point. And then even prior to that, we got robbed. So that thing,
Mm.
with that event, I
Yeah.
was scared. Like if I'm left at home alone and there is no light, I was scared. I would just go into my room, lock the door, stay on my bed. There were days that my mom had to talk me to sleep. Like I
Mm.
have to talk to her before, like I
Yeah.
get myself, and I'm like,
It's good
okay,
that
let me
your
go.
parents are even supportive about that.
Really, like
It's
everybody
good.
needs that
Yeah.
support at some
Yeah.
point. And like at that point, like that you are depressed, you're feeling down,
Yeah.
you really need people to talk to,
Of course.
like,
Yeah.
because it's not
Mm-hmm.
easy,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, because all that is in your head is negative.
True.
So you need someone to lift your spirits.
Yep.
You need someone to reassure you. And those life events, just that there are ups and downs in life. Life
Of
cannot be
course.
perfect,
Yeah.
so we can't even eliminate
Yeah.
the
Mm-hmm.
stressful
Yeah.
events.
So many times, like, life events like cause, sadness and depression and all these things. But then, as much as it's easier said than done,
Right?
um, like you said, it's still life. We are going to face something at the end of the day, and we are
Yeah.
still going to have to, like,
Work to
towards
overcome
it.
it.
Yes, of
Yes.
course, because mental health here in Nigeria is not really taken serious. generally, even from our parents.
People don't even consider
Exactly.
anything like therapy.
Exactly.
They
So
be like, why?
exactly. So sometimes, as much as it's hard and as much as it's stressful, you just have to be your own therapist. You just have to do it for yourself,
People
just
are
to push
scared to
yourself
go. I
up.
feel like we are scared to go to therapy because we feel like we are giving someone ammunition against
Yes, of
us.
course.
Because
Yes,
therapy would be like a safe zone where you have to be vulnerable.
of course.
And
Yeah.
not everybody wants to be
Mm-hmm.
seen in that
Mm-hmm.
particular state.
And therapy is expensive. Oh. Therapy is expensive. If if they tell you the prices people pay for an hour,
Ah,
oh my god, let me Google just find book and write in my book. I mean, let me call my friends.
let me pour out my emotions in my.
Exactly.
Some people, like everybody treats, has a way they treat their, like they go
Yeah.
about their own
Mm-hmm.
depression, like
I
what
just
they're feeling.
hope one day we accept it. We accept it properly. Like we accept mental
Health.
health. Like
And we even educate.
yeah, we accept it properly so that we educate people and we have like the good facilities. And
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like maybe we don't really have therapists like that. Maybe that's why it's that expensive. Like of course it's a big job. Like
You
it's
see people who
huge, but
study
like
psychology in
mm,
school, they are not ready to go into therapy or anything.
bro, I
They just
wish,
want to. Nigeria will happen to them, and you see them working in the bank. You see some of them, they have become skincare
bro.
experts.
Do you get
Their own skincare, their makeup artists. Like it's so sad. Like it's not nice, honestly. And then another cause, like depression, it can
yeah,
be from the genes as
of course,
well.
yes,
It's
yes.
from genes as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why we have mothers who,
Mm-hmm.
after they give birth, they go through postpartum
Yes.
depression.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't feel like seeing their child. They
Mm-hmm.
don't feel like feeding them and
You
all
don't
of
even feel
that.
like the child is even there.
Right? They don't
Mm-hmm.
feel that connection,
Yeah,
but it has to be treated.
of
Like
course,
they
yeah.
need care. They need
Mm-hmm.
care to
Mm-hmm.
even accept
Yeah.
that.
I know someone that was extremely depressed at some point in her life. And then when she got pregnant, she had to cut off the people around her because those people were negative energies around her.
Yeah.
And you have these negative, people around you and this negativeness around you. Like, of course, it could be passed down to the child.
Yes.
And that's not fair on the child. This is somebody that's coming into this world without having any idea of what's going
Very
on, and you're
innocent
already
baby.
passing on these kind of things to them.
Baggage.
And then you're now passing it to them here in Nigeria. Please, how? Where is the child going to start from?
Like it's so. I don't want to even say it because that angel that sent me to Nigeria, Sha, we'll have one on one when we get there. Because you want to tell me,
Bro.
explain to me why you had to send me to Nigeria of all the countries in the world. But Sha, I
Okay,
still
look
love
at
the
Josu.
Nigerian.
Let them not go back at Josu.
But I love being Nigerian,
Forget
but
to. Yeah.
still, like we deserve better. And then we
Mm-hmm.
have medical conditions that still cause
Yes.
depression.
Mm-hmm. So many people are suffering from depression now, maybe because maybe they have cancer
Right.
or HIV. I feel like HIV is
Immediately they are diagnosed.
that's I mean, like these people already have this problem. This is something that is bothering them, that has been bothering them for a long time.
Mhm.
And then because oh yeah, they were diagnosed with this, and then people now know they are now be left alone. You get like there's this they
They
always
feel like
push.
they'll be neglected.
Yeah, they don't even feel like they're even being neglected. They are even being neglected. You get like
Right.
just imagine now they tell you this is somebody that's suffering from HIV. You're going to look at the person differently, and that's not
Yeah,
fair.
stigma.
Yeah, it's not fair on the people because that's what causes them depression because already they're already suffering from all these kind of negative like already they have too much. Just imagine I have cancer now, God forbid, but like just imagine I have cancer now. And then I go out and then people are like, oh my god, she has cancer. You get
No, or oh my god, she doesn't have hair. Like she have a receding hairline.
exactly.
Like what's happening to her? No, please, like really, we need to find better ways to handle this thing
Yeah.
because depression, honestly, I would say it's very delicate. Like it's a very sensitive thing. It's a very sensitive health condition. It's a mental health condition. Like for crying out loud, this thing is health. And like we say, health is wealth. So if it should be treated like you have malaria.
Of course. Of course,
If you
yes.
are depressed, because you find out that a lot of Nigerians was like with everything that is going on, the economic problems, the family baggage, all that is happening
Yeah.
to them, they just want to take their lives. Like you see people wanting to jump into the lagoon. You see people trying to hang themselves on a bridge.
Yeah.
Like it's really crazy. Like it's a really crazy and a very delicate thing.
Of course.
Like we need care to handle. I feel like the hospitals should have a department where mental health, like it should not just be a
Omo,
psychiatrist.
it's
It should not get to the
everywhere.
point. It shouldn't get to the point where you are running mad
Yes.
before they feel like you have a mental problem.
Or it shouldn't reach the point where you are suicidal
Right.
until they take you serious. You get? You don't have to be suicidal first for them to take you serious.
Let's not leave it at that, because it's not only madness that is a mental problem.
I tell you.
Some
And
people even say it like
somewhere.
that.
It started from somewhere before it escalated to
Madness.
So
Nigerians basically, I feel like they have streamlined this thing. Like they feel like anything mental health, it means you are mad. You are moving mad.
That's it.
You are not okay.
Or you are ungrateful. Yes.
What is that?
Because they'll tell you, why are you being depressed when you have food and you have clothes. You get
Most times it's not that you are ungrateful for what you have. You just need that reassurance from somebody that you love to make you like have hope to live more, or feel like you have something to live for.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
like
see, statements like this makes me so angry. Because how can I come to you? I don't even have to come to you. How can you see me sad and just decide to dismiss my own sadness?
Right.
And carry another person's sadness? First of all, I did not finish with my own. I'm carrying another person's own on top of my head. Mind you, it's good to think of other people, right?
Yeah.
But then at that time, when you're feeling that sadness, face it first.
Yes.
Because if you do not face it, it's going to come back.
Right.
It's going to come back at the end of the day. So why? And then people make statements that, oh, there are other people suffering. There are other people suffering. And how do you want me now to feel comfortable to come and meet you again to talk to you?
I feel like in Nigeria we glorify suffering.
We have already finished glorifying it at this point, honestly.
Because there's this thing I always say. I say that even if there's a trophy for who suffer pass, I don't want to take the first position.
Oh.
I will pay for convenience if I can afford it. Do you get? So if you are there lamenting about things that you are going through, like things that you are facing in your life, and then somebody is just like, you have not even seen anything. Do you know what I've been going through? Do you know your own are playing?
Yes.
Your own is. I'm like, is this a competition?
Yeah.
Are we supposed to be doing this at this point?
I had a conversation with one person like that, and the person was telling me that, oh, in the beginning when we started talking, you were actually sounding all depressed and sad, but then turns out you were not. You're just happy. You're a happy person. Like it's just like you were looking for attention. I'm like, excuse me, excuse you. Just because I don't come to you to cry to you doesn't mean I don't go back to my bed to cry.
Right. Not everybody wants to see exactly what I said. Not everybody wants to be vulnerable.
And how am I even going to be vulnerable when I'm even scared of comments like this? You get?
It's really bad. It's that bad.
Please, let's talk about the symptoms, Dare. It's really me.
Like honestly, it's really annoying.
Yeah.
It's really annoying that people don't take this thing seriously and they look down on it. You want to glorify something. Don't want to joke. Have you seen what I've been through?
Nike mark and me. Your own is small. Your own.
Your own is no. Nobody is expected to go through like in the Bible. Our Bible says everything is vanity upon vanity. So I used to say the suffering is vanity.
Yes.
The riches is vanity. The wealth is vanity.
True.
So why not allow me choose my vanities wisely? Like, let me choose the one I want for myself. So it's not too much to want the good things of life. And then when you go through that bad phase, that down feeling, it shouldn't be a competition between you and someone else. Like you're trying to say, no, your own, you're not even going through so much. Have you seen my own? No. That shouldn't be the encouragement. We should rather speak words of affirmation to each other.
Of course.
Encourage each other. Like no. At what point do you see, like, when do you notice if someone is like depressed? How do you see? I know you're not an expert, but then certain things that you point us to, like what kind of things or situations someone is going through.
Okay, I'm a very, very observant person. And
Right.
then when I'm with someone, like when somebody is my friend, I look at the tiniest things. So I think maybe I could even notice from their face.
Right.
And then, of course, from their
When they're
face, then when they
gloomy,
are sad or when they are angry, because sometimes they easily get agitated or they easily just,
project
yeah,
vents.
exactly, or just cry out like that. And then sometimes low energy as well.
Yes.
Like this is somebody that is usually bubbly, because most times all these people that are depressed, they they usually hide it. They are always coming off as the happy people. So something about depression is that no matter how much you try to hide it, no matter how much it is you do, at the end of the day, it's still going to
One
come and
thing is
bite
going to
you.
put you off.
Exactly. It's still going
Yes.
to come. So that low energy, of course, it's a
Sometimes,
sign.
like they try to hide it with smiles. Like you see them, they are smiling all the time. They are even very accommodative.
Of
Like
course,
they
yeah.
are engaging in the normal
Mm-hmm.
conversations. But then you find yourself looking at, okay, maybe this person doesn't want to go out as much anymore. The person prefers me coming to their house,
Yeah.
like to see them,
Mm-hmm.
or to go to an enclosed environment, like to see them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They don't want to go out so much anymore. They don't have interest in
Yeah.
certain things that like normally they would
Yeah.
do,
Mm-hmm.
like something they had fun
Mm-hmm.
like doing.
Yeah.
Right now,
Like
like
some of them, like even eating is even hard for them, or they eat excessively.
or sleeping.
Yes, I know we've
Yes.
experienced that one once. Yeah, I don't experience them
Almost.
since.
I feel like at this point I feel like I should check myself too,
Well,
because I
me and
find it
sleep.
very difficult.
Right. Me, I've been telling people though, me and sleep actually have a love hate relationship. And right now we're at the hate stage for now. I don't know where we are going to move. I pray we move, but yeah.
And it's that bad. Like
Yeah.
you find yourself you can't even sleep. Not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily because you are doing something very
Yeah.
productive, but you are just there, like you can't sleep. And some people when they are depressed, that's when they have impulse eating. Like they just eat.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
They just want to
Yeah.
eat. They want to eat, taste
Yeah.
everything. They crave everything in the
Mm-hmm.
world.
Yeah.
Not because they are big eaters,
Yeah.
but just to take their
Mm-hmm.
mind off the things
Yeah.
that they are thinking
Mm-hmm.
about.
And sometimes when you get close enough with them, you can actually talk to them and you would actually hear some of them are very, very suicidal
Yeah.
and people don't even know. And the reason why they're not even taking their lives is maybe because maybe family. You get?
Right.
Maybe they're thinking of, okay, what if I die? What's going to happen to my family?
Which brings it to the point, like they think more about other people than themselves.
Yes. So many depressed people. And
People,
it's so
they're
sad.
so caring.
And it's so sad because nobody gives them back that niceness that they
Word.
you get. Like it's not like they're doing it because
They want
they want
anything.
it in return, but
Right.
then at the same time this care that they've been showing you, at least show it back, at
He
least.
doesn't want to
You
reciprocate
get.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Like no, no, no. It's actually true. Like most depressed people are
Mm-hmm.
very caring
Mm-hmm.
people. Like they want to even
Yeah.
know if you are okay,
Mm-hmm.
not minding if they are
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
It's really
Mm-hmm.
it's really
And these
caring.
conversations, it's little, like it's as little as asking them, "Are you okay? Are you sure
Yeah.
you're okay?" You get?
And when you keep pushing,
Mm-hmm.
most people even when you start asking, right? When you're asking, "Are you okay?" They'll be like, "Ah, I'm
Yeah.
fine, I'm fine." Like you keep asking, "Are you
Mm-hmm.
okay?" At that point, they feel, "Oh, this person is
Yeah.
interested." That is when they open up.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they feel like,
Yeah.
okay, this person can be my safe
Mm-hmm.
space. Like
Yeah.
I can vent, I can talk about. And
Mm-hmm.
they're not talking to you about these things for you to even find solutions for them. They just want you to listen.
Sometimes you
They
just
just
want a shoulder to cry on.
like they just want that person
Mm-hmm.
that will be there for them at that
Simple.
point. Just tell them it's going to be fine.
That's
Like
it.
it's, at this
Please,
point,
let's try to be close to our friends.
right?
Let's try to check up on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's not be comparing notes
Please, so.
on emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, there's no point for that.
Yeah.
You'll be like, okay. Sometimes they even act like they're friends that will now act like maybe they want to listen to you. They'll be like, "Are you okay? Are you sure? Like you can talk to me." Like okay. Then when you start talking, they'll be like, "Ah, you that's the same thing I'm going through." No, that's not what the person needs right now. That person needs a listener.
Simple.
They just need you to be that ear, like you are talking. You are maybe rubbing them. You are like, it's fine, it's okay, it's okay. we know that life isn't wine and roses,
Yeah.
but then it's going to get better. It can only get better from here.
Yeah.
Like those are the kind of words they want to hear. They don't
And
want to hear your
sometimes
own trauma.
and sometimes they just want a hug.
Right.
They just want a big fat hug.
Please hug them, and then in this economy,
Please
squeeze small change into their accounts. That will go a long way.
a very, very long way.
Like the fact that Nigerians try to make jokes with everything, every and anything. You see somebody is actually going through depression, and the person goes to Twitter to now start a trend, and they make a meme. They're like, if you see me, nothing is my problem. It's just money.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I'm not depressed though. Once you give me money, you know that that's the only problem.
And these things are cry for help. Oh.
Right.
Sometimes these guys are posting this. It's a cry for help, but they don't know how to express themselves. So like just
because they joke a lot.
Exactly. Yes. And it's like how we've glorified pain and everything. Like that's why they just they just put humor into pain basically now.
Right. That's true. And then a lot of them, as they're trying to, because they put that out, because they're talking about it in that way, and because they are normally people who joke a lot.
Yeah.
Nobody takes them serious. Like, and then some of them feel bad because they don't want people to see them as sadists.
Or a burden.
Exactly, that burden.
Yes.
Because I'm one person that wouldn't want you to no.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a burden around anybody that I am talking to, or my friends, my family.
Yeah. And mostly people that are depressed are overthinkers. So when
speak to me
exactly, so they overthink. They overthink things like this, so they wouldn't even want to open up like that. You get?
Some people even see them as crazy people. When you overthink, right? People see them as crazy people.
Yeah.
But is not it though? Like honestly, we just do that. I'm an overthinker. You can have a conversation with me right now.
Yeah.
And you are gone, and I'm here thinking about that conversation and looking at it at different angles.
Yes.
What did this actually mean? Is it really what she meant, or she's indirectly trying to tell me? I
experienced it earlier today with you. I experienced it. Yeah.
It's really sad.
Yeah.
But then that's just someone, like you can't stop yourself from overthinking. But most overthinkers, all they need, I feel like, is just reassurance. Of course. Honestly, for me, it's reassurance. Yeah. If I overthink something and I come to talk to you about it, and then you are telling me, "Oh no, that's not what I mean." Now why are you taking it? It's done. Like that thing is off my chest. But then when you are now trying to pick an argument like with me, or pick offense from what I'm trying to say, like why are you taking it? It's not that. No. At that point, you are now you are justifying what I was talking about. Because if I thought it was negative and you brought that energy to reply me, I'm going to take it like
simple.
That's the validation I needed. So please, we need to take mental health seriously. Yeah. Mental health. When somebody says you are playing with my mental health, most times it's not because the person is running mad. Mental health, like when somebody has a mental issue, it necessarily doesn't transcend to madness. We need to see it that way. Yeah. There's different kind of mental illness. We have OCD.
Yes, there's ADHD.
Right?
Anxiety.
So they are different. They are different ones. So let's not limit it to just madness. Yeah. And before you even get to madness, it's coming from somewhere.
Exactly.
I'm not an expert, but I feel like yes, there are certain things that will happen to me, like and it will push me to the point that I lose my senses. Yeah. So it's coming from it started from somewhere before we got to that point. So let's treat each other more with love, with affection. Let's stop dragging people. Yeah. Because as we are dragging them on social media, we are dragging them into depression.
Yes, so
we need to do better. Yeah. Let's be our brother's keeper.
Let's check up on our friends, our family, loved ones, concern as well.
Right. Let's show more love. Spread love and light. Thank you so much for joining us and watching to this point. I hope you enjoyed this and you learned a thing or two about how to handle your mental health.
I know I did.
And what are the pointers. So please use this for your good. Please do well to like, and share this video. Don't forget to drop your opinion down below because we would like to know what you think about mental health. And Kadi, welcome on board as a co-host. So officially, you are going to see us and continue to see us on our next videos. Bye.